Well, we're going to get to staining the deck today. Great time to do it. There's some filtered shade coming off the ash tree next to the deck. And so I'm going to take the deck and clear it off with an air hose and then get to staining. Well, there were a lot of leaves and sticks stuck in between the cracks of the deck, so it was good to have the air to push those out. And now I can get to staining. It's funny when you're working that you think about different things because you've only got your thoughts to keep you company most of the time. And I'm thinking about my father. You see, he used to love to paint. Well, he loved to work, and he loved to work with me and with his grandchildren. And he would paint with me. He pressure washed this whole deck in his late 70s, and I couldn't stop him. He just wanted to get to it. My dad was one of those guys who only had one speed. It was full speed ahead, and that was it. So when we got to doing the deck, he pressure washed the heck out of it. I'm surprised there's any wood left. I have a video I did a while ago. I think I mentioned my father. And in the garage, I have a pair of gloves, and they're covered with red paint. In fact, I think I still got some of that red paint on me. So, Dad wanted to help my son with his Eagle Scout project. And my son built a storage shed for the girls softball team here in town. So we designed it and we worked on it. We all built it together, and my father wanted to help out with the painting. He needed gloves, so I gave him a new pair of gloves, brand spanking new pair of gloves. By the end of the day, they were red. He just slapped on so much paint, you couldn't believe it. But that's how we worked. And so, when I'm doing jobs like this, I can't help but think of the people that I used to work with in the past. Looks like a pretty good stopping place for now. I'm 2 gallons of stain into the porch, and since it's old, it really sucked up the paint. So there's a storm coming tonight, so I've got to wait 4 hours for this to dry, and I hope I make it. So as long as the storm can hold off for a while this dries, everything will be okay. And I'm glad to be done with the first coat. It's in the afternoon. I've got some beautiful dappled sunshine coming through the trees here, so perfect temperature to paint. So I'm going to throw another coat of stain on. It's probably, with all the detail work, it's probably going to take until tomorrow, but I'll get done what I can today. If you can hear the chickens in the background, See over there, they're in the chicken tractor making their rounds around the lawn, fertilizing as they go. And they are going to graduate from the chicken tractor this weekend. And so a few friends and I are going to get together and harvest all the chickens, and everybody goes home with the chicken for the pot. So that's kind of a nice thing. But it is the fall, so we're doing a lot of harvesting of a lot of vegetables and of course the chickens, as I mentioned. But the deck needs to be stained, so that's the project for today. Well, we got to do it, so let's get to it. Well, we had a little bit of a roller malfunction. I had to go find another roller, but I can't get over how beautiful the weather is today. This whole week has been gorgeous. In fact, when I'm done here, I'm going to get out in the garden, pick some tomatoes, and make a nice tomato sauce. But first things first. Well, here's a great look at the deck. Here is the original first coat, which is kind of orangey. There is the wet second coat that you can see. I just did that pass. And then over there, you can see the earlier coat, which looks a lot browner over here. So 1, 2, and 3. And we're hoping it all will look like this and the railings over there when we're done this project. Well, it was a beautiful day to get out here and paint, and I've got a little bit more to do. So I've done more than half of the north side of the deck, and I'm going to do the rest of it tomorrow. So I've got some details I want to spruce up right now, but as you can see, the sun's going down behind the trees, and it's time to go in for the evening shortly. So I'll knock off right now and clean the brushes and the rollers and finish it up tomorrow. Well, it's another beautiful day. I got the sun being filtered through the leaves in the trees. It's nice and warm. It's just a beautiful day to finish up some painting. So yesterday I got all the railings done and all of the detail work. So I'm just going to do the floor of the deck today, and hopefully we'll finish it up soon.